안녕 친구들. I hope you've been well. As promised, I don't know if you guys can see, but this is my backyard and I thought I would finally make good on my promise and film outside because I know some of you are stuck still in winter and California has been thankfully enjoying some really sunny weather. So anyway, I just got over a bout of a flu, and so I'm about what 85–90% better, which is why I'm filming, because I had a little bit of time this morning. I ended up on Saturday mornings, you guys know I teach over at my church, I volunteer there, but I delegated my responsibilities to my other older minions so that they could teach, and I had a little bit of time, so I wanted to film the, I guess, end review of Kill Me Heal Me. At least that way we get that over with. And then in terms of Heart to Heart, because I'm planning on doing reviews of 11–12, episodes 13–14, and then 15–16, it's been a while since I watched those episodes, and I want to make sure that I get a good 10-minute review for each of those 2 episodes, because you guys know I love that quirky little dramas, so those will be slowly coming. Okay, but anyway, on to Kill Me Heal Me. I think for the most part everyone agrees Ji Sung did a phenomenal job, certainly, and I love the ensemble cast of Pang Jung-eum and Park Seo-joon, of course. I don't know about anyone else, but one of the things that I really appreciate about the series, and I know I mentioned this before, is just the sibling relationship. I think more than anything else, that really made the drama for me. Their Team Rocket mantra, that was hilarious. I can't remember, I think it was like what, episode 9, 10, or 11? Sorry, there's like this waspy thing. Ah! Okay, that's what happens when I try filming outside, and it's kind of the beginning of spring, so that was a little weird, huh? Anyway, I hope you guys all got a laugh out of that. But going back to the review, just their sibling relationship, I think, is what kept me coming back week after week. I know Ji Sung did such a great job with the 7 personalities, but I don't know, it was just the siblings that kept coming back, that kept me wanting to come back, certainly, and I'm sure that it was like that with some of you as well. In terms of Ji Sung and the 7 personalities, I have to give the writer kudos, because I had wondered when X was going to show up, and I just thought, well, maybe the promos were wrong and the 7th personality just doesn't exist. And then in episode, I think it was 19, mention of X shows up, and it just, in the context of the story, it made perfect sense that X would be, of course, little Cha Do-yeon's father figure, and that Junyoung, little Junyoung, out of concern for Cha Do-yeon, little Cha Do-yeon, had created a 7th personality, Mr. X. So anyway, I thought it was very well executed, certainly. And like I've said before on my blog, whenever I look at works of fiction, it's always with a willing suspension of disbelief. I think Coleridge said that. And certainly we find that to be true here, regardless of what we think about in terms of the psychology involved or whatnot. I found the story overall to be pretty consistent, character-wise. Pacing of the story I really enjoyed. Very solid from beginning to end. And I know that some people were saying that the ending, especially when all the personalities started to say goodbye, seemed a little bit rushed. To me, it actually made sense, because remember how Perry Park said, because he's the oldest, that once he leaves, all the little ones would follow, and very soon after that, it made sense that they would make that very quick exodus. And of course, An Yo-seop, being the much more serious, introspective personality of all of them, would be the one to really say goodbye shortly thereafter. So anyway, overall, if you're watching this and you haven't seen the series, I highly recommend it, as I'm sure many of your surrounding friends who love K-drama will agree. And other than that, I just found it really enjoyable. I may end up watching it again. There were some very hilarious moments. I think Anyona, she will forever live in the memories of many of K-drama lovers, and Wow, Jisung to be able to pull that off, and just, you know, Park Seo-joon, you can totally tell he had so much fun acting with Jisung when they were doing the Anyuna Rion role. Very, very funny. That's all I can say. So, anyway, I hope that you're able to enjoy at least a little bit of what's coming in your area soon once winter, you know, gives way to spring and summer. And I hope that you're able to partake a little bit of the spring that I'm enjoying now. I know that especially the the New England area of the United States is pretty much still pretty cold. So anyway, that is all. I hope you're doing well, and Bentley's actually right below. Here, let me see if I can show you Bentley. Bentley야, 여기 와봐. Bentley야, 이모한테 와요. 우와! Can you all see him? Bentley, say bye-bye. You don't know where to look, huh? Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, everyone, and I'll see you later. 안녕, 다음 주 보자.